I'm a single mom and I was just seeing someone for 8 months. And in the beginning, I was like, yeah, obviously, I have a daughter. She's part of me. She's part of the deal. So, like, if you are okay with that, like 100%, I will pursue this with you. And he said, I want kids. That's no problem. Like, it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. We never even dated. We just saw each other for 8 months. He never asked me to be his girlfriend or anything. But guess what his number one excuse was? Why he couldn't move forward. That's right. The fact that I have a daughter, and he came to the realization after 8 months that she's still there. She still exists. And I'll be honest, I am terrified now to continue dating because I'm scared to get attached to someone and they're okay with me being, oh, I'm gonna cry. They're okay with me being a single mom. And then I fall for them and fall in love with them. And then the fact that, like, I'm a single mom is the reason that, like, when they said they were okay with that. So that fucked me up. That fucked me up pretty good. That was pretty traumatizing to have someone make me fall in love with them over 8 months and be okay the fact that I have a daughter and then be like, actually, JK, like, I'm not okay with that. And then just never talk to me again. So
I'm a single mom to a 2-year-old, and let me tell you where I've gone wrong in every dating situation I've been in since becoming a mother. So I've been in 1.5 relationships since having my son. We're not gonna talk about the half. We're just gonna focus on the one. Number one mistake, no dating process. I feel like I want a family and I want a unit and I want to be loved so bad. I ignore the dating process. When in reality, this is something that is so necessary. And upon reflection, I need it. I need a dating process. You need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value man, if you want a man to match your energy as a confident, successful woman, they need to court you. In my last relationship that I just recently got out of, we met and then we're inseparable, like basically living together. There was no dating process. There was no asking on a date. There was no grand gestures to show any type of courtship. And I feel like that's where the relationship went wrong, because to me, as a woman with a child, we're playing house at that point. So my emotions get 10 times more involved instead of truly slowing down and getting to know a person and getting to know what their intentions are, what their life is actually like, what their traumas are, what their triggers are, and really seeing if that person is going to be for me. I feel like no dating process just leads to failure. And a lot of the times, I think as single mothers especially, we can want to rush into situations because of everything we have going on. And we already are one step closer to a family because we do have a child. So it makes it difficult. For myself, I have to slow down. I have to go through that dating process to truly get to know somebody. This could be months long. And I've traditionally never been that type of person. So that's something I'm going to be implementing because I am super open to date and super open to meeting somebody who is going to be for me. I've done so much reflection over the past couple years. So let me know if you want me to make another part to this of things that I've discovered dating as a single mom.
Good morning, y'all. So on my way to work, I just had some thoughts going, processing. So a few things, like being in my singleness and just learning like this whole new dating scene. It's a mess, but just a few things that I look out for, and I want some commentary below as well that maybe some other women look for, and being a single mom at that. So first and foremost, like, my main thing, what I look for is a man that is actively seeking God, because God is number one in my life and my priority every single day. Like, I make sure that I speak with God. And if a man is not doing the same, actively seeking God in his life every day, like, how do I expect this man to lead me in the way that he should? Second is if they have kids and if they are actively in their life, like daily in their life, financially supporting them. How they treat their baby mama is another big thing as well. If they respect them, if he has boundaries in that relationship as well. And of course, like how he is as a father. Another thing is how secure he is within himself. Because I think that definitely shows up in a relationship, and how he carries himself and how secure he is with himself. And another thing I look at is if they have a social media and how big their following is and who they're following. Because if their following is nothing but half naked women, and like, no, I'm sorry, I don't do all that. And for me is how intentional and the effort that this man puts into making you a priority as well. First priority is obviously God. If he has children, putting himself first as well, his health, and making me a priority as well. Like, okay, I'm a single mom, and if you're a single dad, like, we have little to no time to do anything. So if you're making me a priority to plan dates, to intentionally go out of your way to make time to speak with me or to see me, like, that's a green flag, because this single mom does not have time for much. Another thing is, for me, is I keep my dating life and my home life, obviously my kids, very separate. Like, my daughter's a preteen. Like, she sees that, you know, like, oh, who are you talking to, Mom? Like, girl, it's none of your business. Anyways, I keep those very separate. Like, I don't talk to men on the phone in front of my kids. Like, I don't FaceTime men in front of my kids. Like, if we're gonna talk, we can text. But if we want to talk on the phone or FaceTime, like, it's not gonna be around my kids. Because I keep those very separate. I'm very protective over my kids, and who I share my time with around my kids, I don't play about that. But that's all I got for today. Those are just some thoughts that were running through my mind, and I wanted to share them with you all. So comment below, give me your opinions. If you're a single mama, like, some green flags, some red flags that you look out for. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. I forgot one last thing before I go into work. Nothing should ever feel forced or pressured.
Okay, I get a lot of questions. You'll hear Soul in the background, but I get a lot of questions about dating as a single mom, and if I'm dating, what's going on. Well, first of all, Soul, don't cry. Here's my takes on dating as a young single mom with, like, just completely independent, like, no dad. I think what will be my challenge is I am not completely open to having more kids. Like, as of right now, I do not want more kids. I know, never say never, and maybe I'll want more kids if I find the right person, but I have always been into, like, more older guys, always. Like, that's just been a thing. I think just because I basically started my life very young. I've been working with an adult job since I was 18. I didn't go to college, all that stuff. I've just always been more compatible, I think, with older guys. So that is kind of in my favor with not having more kids. But like I said, I could see myself being open, but pregnancy did one to me. And I'm not into dating apps at all. And I don't go out. So I don't know where I'm supposed to meet a guy, and I'm not looking for guys. People have just been asking, so I'm answering. I'm sure if it happens, it happens. It will happen eventually, maybe. I don't know. But to answer the question of, like, am I actively searching or anything like that? No. Like, no. I think I'm at the point where I'm healed enough. Like, I could totally be in a relationship if I found the person and all of that. But it's not like I feel the need to be in one just to be in one. I have a lot of trips planned. I am not living somewhere that I know I won't be here for forever. So I don't think it makes sense to date here. But yeah, like, dating as a single mom, it's interesting because there's obviously, like, a lot that goes into it. Also, guys, I hate going out to eat for dinner. Like, I hate dating. I hate first dates. Everybody I've dated in my past, it's because, like, I just met them organically and naturally. I've never done the whole trying to find somebody thing. I'm also very picky. I think I have a niche type, as we know. It's just not a big deal to me. I feel like my life is very full. I do a lot. I have soul. Like I said, I work, I do hair, I only do women, so I'm not finding any man there. Then I go to jiu-jitsu and I go to the gym and I'm traveling a lot. So I'm not really dating. I think there's a greater plan out there that I don't know what it is yet. But no, it's not like I'm closed off from it. It's just that I think at this day and age, you are either like searching for it or you're not because of the apps and stuff. And I'm actually banned from Tinder, so can't get on. And Hinge just is so cringy to me. I don't know. It feels very millennial. And then I know there's like Bumble. I don't message guys first. And I know that's like a rule. I am not doing that. I mean, I have gone on dates, but like I said, they're all people that I knew already or was organic. No, they're all people I knew already. And yeah, it's fun, but it's just like, whatever. One guy I was going out with actually went to Miami with his ex-girlfriends and ghosted me. So interesting. I don't know. Dating's weird in general, and then I feel like dating as a single mom is not necessarily harder. I mean, I guess it is harder because, you know, like, you have to find a babysitter and stuff. But I was never really somebody that was like dating ever. Like, it's just, I always meet people and then it's like, if I like them, I like them. So I wouldn't say it's too different than what I'm used to. Like, you know, one funny thing though is you guys will know probably if I have somebody because I am against keeping them off social media now. Not to be like a weirdo, but with my ex, Soul's biological father, I was so against it. Like, I was so against it. I was like, no, I'm never posting you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to keep it private. Like, had the whole idea of like, oh, what nobody knows about, they can't ruin. Oh, bitch, it was ruined. It was ruined. If stuff is going to be ruined, they'll ruin it, you know? Doesn't matter if you're posting them or not. But I would love to, like, have a guy that has no social media. I'm not into guys with social media. But I want to make, like, cute videos with them. Like, they can be in the background, whatever. You know, like, I feel like I might even do a get ready with me for a first date if I am going on one. Because I think that's funny. And I love Lexi Hidalgo, and she did that. And it worked out for her. But yeah, I guess what I am looking for is going to be kind of niche because I don't necessarily want more kids. I'm totally open with guys with kids because, like, Soul's biological father had a kid. Like, I've dated guys with kids and stuff. And, oh my God, Soul's, like, making noise. But no, I'm totally open with people with kids. Obviously, like, baby mama drama is annoying. If that's a thing, like, that would be kind of exhausting. But, like, the good thing with me, at least, is I don't have any baby daddy drama. It's just me and Soul. So that, I think, helps in a way. I don't know. But, yeah, the whole not wanting more kids, I think, will be more niche to find. I'm not going to say more difficult because I don't think it's more difficult. I've actually not really had an issue with that because I think just the people I attract we're on the same page. You know, you are what you attract, so whatever. But am I going to be going out with some, like, 24-year-old finance bro that went to a state school and is super obnoxious? Probably not. Not really my vibe.
I'm going to be vulnerable for a sec. I had a full-on crash out last night because I received a FaceTime from somebody from my past that I was dating last summer. I haven't spoken to him since August, and I had him blocked on everything. He literally FaceTimed me from an email I had no idea he had. I answered the FaceTime because I didn't think it was going to be him. That kind of made me spiral a little bit. It wasn't even like because of him. Yeah, I had him blocked for a reason, but more so spiraled because I just have this feeling that I will be single forever. I know that my words are very powerful and the universe doesn't like hearing things like that, but that's just how I was feeling in the moment. It's this overwhelming feeling, and I know that, like, my single parents understand where I'm coming from with that. It's really hard to date as a single parent, and when you do date and you let someone into your life, it sucks when someone disappoints you. I haven't dated really since this guy brought up feelings that I didn't like having, and this is something that happens to me every now and then, like, I kind of get this sense of just being single for a long time, and I don't mind being single. I love my life. I love my life with my kids, and we have a very happy and peaceful life. But there is a part of me that wonders, will I ever find somebody to join our life? I think it's a normal feeling to have as a single parent. Again, I'm not afraid to be alone. I've been alone. I didn't date for a long time after I left my kid's dad. I finally opened it up in 2023. It's been a journey, really, of dating. And I said that all to say that I'm doing better now. I was feeling sad this morning when I woke up. I know that my person is out there. I think it's worth it to wait because I really want somebody that's gonna add to me and my boy's life and not just be some loser. You know, we deserve so much more than that. So until then, we will keep chugging along. My therapist was telling me the other day that it's okay for you to want romantic love, and that doesn't make you male-centered. That doesn't mean that you are focusing too much on like male validation or anything like that. It's okay to want that part of your life. It's a normal human need. All my single mamas out there, I get you. Thanks for listening to my chat. Bye.